Hello, Connor here again, and wow, things have changed in just the span of a little bit. Whither goest the Poop Lagoon? So, PWSA, Jet Jack, DPW have all been down working here this week, and I'm glad that the mans are doing it. Good to see men working in the valley, but I think I have a better picture now than any of the involved parties have been able to disclose of exactly what's happening here, how the Poop Lagoon arose, and how it's going to get fixed. So that is the sewer main for the whole neighborhood. That is just poop water and rainwater and everything. All the sludge that would come from civilians comes out through here, and then it kind of fills up this. And nominally, it would go into this enormous pipe right here. I guess this must have been underground and more of like a gross pool that grabs things than whatever. I don't know. I don't know who made these decisions in the 1920s to build a poop lagoon and have like a break in the pipes, but they did. And then that pipe goes over here under, and you can see where the landslide busted it. And you can see, I would say that's like a, I don't know, 3 foot, 4 foot diameter pipe. It's enormous. You know, it must be from the turn of the century. And all of that water is supposed to go into that pipe because this pipe makes a solid transition all the way down to the Alcosan main, which is down under Route 51. Instead, everything that combines in here ends up flowing, well, it used to flow across the roadbed, and they've cut through the whole roadbed, and you can see that it just flows up and across, or out and over, or under and over. And for the last 5 years, this mix of poop and detergent and rainwater and KFC and the Chinese food restaurant up the street and the Shop and Save, all of those things have just been flowing through this continuously. Anything that went down someone's toilet. And eventually down into the brook. And the fate of the brook sucks. It's a little bit easier to see down here, but, you know, it's not a healthy amount of plant life. There's not much growing and living in this thing, and there hasn't been. Yeah. So for 5 years they just kind of let this hole in the pipe and the debris that filled it up and all of this just happen to the neighborhood. And that seems like negligence. Criminal? I don't know. Negligent, absolutely. Certainly for the last 5 years, PWSA has known that the money they get for getting everyone's sewage out of the neighborhood from all the people in the service area up here, oh yeah, they're just pocketing that money. They didn't put any of it into this until this week, you know. But they've been charging you like they really take the poop away, and they don't. They just put it right back here down at the end of the block. They've known about these conditions for 5 years. I really just have to stress that, right? And look at that rate of flow. You know, how many millions of gallons have gone out into the Ohio untreated? Oh, is that another inflow from a different, maybe Bel Air, the neighborhood up here? It might be. I don't know. The fact that they let this just sit here for 5 years with no idea of when it was going to get addressed or looked at or fixed, there's something really negligent and wrong there. And I hope that the Pennsylvania Utility Commission is able to address the matter. And I hope that PWSA is able to at least alert the neighborhood to the fact that they've been paying bills for no reason. In addition to maybe, you know, erasing all those bills for the last 5 years, because they haven't done the job they said they were going to do. This isn't Alcosan. This is not the sewage treatment facility down on the Ohio. This is this is just like a hole that fills up with poop and becomes a poop lagoon. I'm glad that it's getting addressed now, but the 5 years where this was just happening and no one in power seemed to care, and no one whose job it is to look into the infrastructure within the city was able to get any kind of change to happen, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. And I think as a public we should find it unacceptable. So that's the update for now. Things are working towards a resolution of the poop lagoon in the immediate. As to the long-term damage that this negligence on the part of the city and PWSA and all the other parties that knew about it and managed not to act, well, that justice I'm sure is going to take longer. Let's wish it good luck. Have fun. Bye.